You've read books, heard music, and studied history and the arts, but have you ever visualized them? The visualization of digital humanities content has resulted from various application programming interfaces. These programs represent such attributes as space using geographical information and time using time map software. Agreeing upon one definition of visualization is challenging, so humanities scholars often use three criteria to develop and evaluate visualization. Digital visualizations in humanities began as computer charts and graphs in the 20th century. Recent humanities visualization project developers have added animations and interactive features to charts and graphs. Collaborations between humanities scholars and computer scientists have had the following effects on recent digital visualizations: developing innovative visual techniques and enabling researchers to interpret and use data sets in many ways. A great example of a literature project is Visualizations, Robert Frost Poems. This project focuses on textual analysis by way of visualizing word frequency of Robert Frost poems in individual or two-word occurrences. When a user hovers their mouse over a word, a pop-up lists the frequency of occurrences in Frost's poetry, as well as a textual display of the word used within poems. This project appeals to scholars, students, and linguists wishing to gain insight into an author's diction. In the literature project Mapping the Lakes, a literary GIS, a spatial analysis of text is created by utilizing GIS. Visualization is applied for a viewer to locate geographical areas where authors traveled and what they wrote about, and allows for a GIS layered comparison of the two. This project also encompasses a Google Earth interactive map along with each author's text, allowing a viewer to read text while visualizing the actual geographic location mentioned. Have you ever wondered what a piece of music looked like? Students at the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology concluded, one of the major obstacles to appreciating music is that extensive training is required to understand musical structure. We propose an innovative visualization solution that users can gain insights and appreciate the beauty of music. They created an animated visualization of Mozart's Symphony No. 40. In this form, users can see how Mozart allows instruments to interact and complement each other. At the Georgia Institute of Technology, Pog Korda visualized tonal patterns in classic Indian rhythms. His map shows how various tonal schemas of 32 improvised rags overlap with a single theme. The cooler colors show where tones cluster together, and the darker colors show the boundaries and separations between them. At MIT, Anita Lilly's Music Box project allows users to visualize song genres in their playlists. The resulting map shows similar songs close together and dissimilar songs farther apart. It allows users to find music in their libraries, discover new music, and challenges their assumptions about relationships between types of music. Visualizing music can give great insight to the structure and sound of a piece, or map genre relationships in a music collection. Beyond listening, by visualizing music, seeing increases understanding. Data visualization offers history researchers unique opportunities to engage with familiar materials in a new way, often leading to new lines of inquiry. Stanford University's Mapping of the Republic of Letters is a mapping tool for Oxford University's Electronic Enlightenment project. For example, in FlowView, a researcher can observe the frequency of correspondence between individuals all across Europe and further abroad. Researchers learn to look at the big picture and adopt a global perspective. Building the New Order, 1938 to 1945, is a publication from Stanford University's Spatial History Project. Visualization is incorporated into the article and demonstrates the progressive territorial changes and Allied advances during World War II. Another project from Stanford is Prostitution in Philadelphia, Arrests, 1912 to 1918. This project utilizes arrest records for disorderly street conduct from the era to map out vice patterns in the city, focusing on the Tenderloin, a designated red light district, and the 7th Ward. Visualization tools help historians create a dynamic environment in which to track changes through time. These tools allow researchers to see how past events influence global or local geographies. They create a bigger, contextualized frame of reference. We've seen what digital humanists are doing with datasets for objects of literature, music, history, and art, but what other types of visualizations can we expect to see? If we look to other fields, such as biology, communications, and computer science, we see possibilities for future forms of visualizing data. As scholars continue to collaborate across subject boundaries, how will visualization work in other disciplines affect the work of the humanities? As we consider that question, let us take the warning offered by Joanna Drucker. No data is self-evident or self-identical. Moving forward, let us be critical and let us scrutinize. Let us squeeze out all the meaning we can from data and distill more than just pictures, but knowledge.